Okay, we're getting ready to cut the exhaust spigot here on the head. So I spent most of the night making a bunch of numbers here, checking the head, trying to get an X, Y, and Z coordinate to know exactly how far to cut this down and where to put it. So my initial dimension came out being about 800 thou above this surface would be where I want to be, but that puts me just below the tip of this fin. And the exhaust port should be a little bit above that fin, so trying to figure out exactly where we're at on this thing. So here's our 65 head, and you can see how it's a little bit above that surface there. It's about 60 thou up on this head. Damn it. And this head over here is a little bit more than that. So this one here is more about 60 thou or so above, or maybe 80. So it's hard to get ideas exactly where you're at on this stuff. So I'm going to add an extra 100 onto this number, and that should get me close, but I still got to cut off like about this much of it. When I got welding on it, I got a little carried away. Looks like the top of the stock port was probably way over here. So all of that's extra. So I got to cut off a good 3/8 of an inch off of this. So that's what we're going to do. So right now we got to crank this thing down. I got to keep track where I'm at, but I'm going to wind up being about 900 thousandths instead of 800. So for now we're just going to go over here and lower it on down so I can at least get an idea where we're at. I'm going to start cutting this port. Right now the port's kind of angled toward me at a 45-degree angle, looks like. So I'm going to start cutting on this thing. Helps to engage the cutter first, though. There it goes. Okay. There's some clips. That wasn't much. I'll give it 50 thou. See how it chatters. Another 50. Feel pretty solid in the homer. The other homer with these two bolts here. Give another 50. Looks like I need to get some kind of a clamp around here. I'll see if I can do anything to do about doing that. Anyway, you can see how it starts bringing it in. So when you weld these things, you don't know what you got to put on there. I still got a ways to go before I get down there. I got a good 1/4 inch more to get down even close to that fin. I'm going to leave it at least 50 thou above that surface. So I'll keep cutting on that a little bit and we'll come back. I'm taking off the last cut here for now. I'll put a clamp on here to help on the vibration. Sharpen the cutter too. That always helps a little bit. This should put me within 50 where I want to be. Okay, so now we are about 50 above this fin right now. And coming off the boss right here, we're about 150, 125. Going off this head over here. You can see how we're below the fin. And this is only about 700 tall. I want to be 800 tall. This one here, we're about the same thing, we're way below the surface. If you come off of this surface here, we're about 1050. So the extra material I'm leaving on there should put me basically where I want to be. Trying to make these a little bit longer so they'll have full pipe engagement. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and take this cutter out. I'm going to put my boring bar in here. center of my port. I took a dimension between this bolt hole here and the center of this port, and then from the center of this port to the edge of my plate here to kind of rough me into where I'm going to be. So at least I get something to start from. So I'm going to swap this out and we'll come back.